Hey there, it's Rachel from All About the House. In this video I'm going to do a flick through of the recipe book that I got for my mum. So I prefer to organise my recipes in a binder. I'll include a link below this video if you want to check out the tutorial I did on my blog on how I set it up. But my mum is not really tech savvy. She doesn't really want to use the computer, to be honest. She just wants like a done for you system where you can just open it up, start typing in your recipes, you don't have to print anything or assemble, etc. So I got her this recipe book from Plum Paper. I'll include a link below if you want to check out their website. You can choose to add on extra pages, which I did, which is why it's so thick. It's about 1 inch wide, so it should last her a long time. All of their planners come with this clear cover for like durability to prevent spills, so if she's got this in the kitchen and something ends up on it, she can just wipe it clean. And then the actual cover is cardstock as well, and it looks really pretty. The print quality on it's really nice. Look at the colors on that. So totally loving that. That was supposed to be more of a teal, not really like a dark gray color, but I like how it turned out anyway. So that's the cover that I did. You can choose from their patterns and custom design one. They have this little page here where you can add your contact details, and then they have tabs that they put in depending on what sections you add. So I used one of their notebooks. I just got a notebook, and then you can add on pages. So they have like baby planning sections, blog planning. I have another blog planner that I ordered from them as well, which I'll be doing another video on. And then this one I added the meal planning section. So when you order a section, they add a tab as well as the pages. So the tab is quite flimsy, to be honest. It's like a thin cardstock. I do like that you've got the pattern on the front. The tab is laminated for durability, and then on the back it's just blank white, so you could add some notes or anything else that you wanted to do, or you could obviously just stick it over the top of the pattern. And they include the color again on the spine, so if you're flicking from the back you can see that color, and then you can know that that's like the section of the notebook that you need to go to. So I'm a big fan of color coding, and I like that they color code their tabs to match what sections you order. So this is the kitchen conversions page. I have a similar one in my recipe binder where I created my own. I was going to add it to this notebook, but then I saw they already had one, so I was like, great, it's already done for me, I don't have to print it out. And then it's got all of the conversions. So we live in Australia, and a lot of the recipes that we like to make are in US metric, so things like ounces and stuff like that, which we pretty much never use, or Fahrenheit. So this converts it for us, so we don't have to always be Googling. It'll be right there in front of her when she wants to cook. And then they have this really nice meal planning section. So it's got a month of meals, and you can see it all on the one page. It's all right there. You don't have to flick through on weekly pages, because my mum likes to just have it all there in front of her. So then you can do week 1, 2, 3, 4, and then all of your meals for each day. And then it's got lots of lined writing space. Absolutely love lined writing space. It makes everything so much neater. If you've got messy handwriting like I do, things can get like crooked and wonky. They are quite thin lines, so you probably will need to write small, or you could write over 2 lines, but it will reduce the amount of space that you have. So if you do have big handwriting, keep in mind that this is a small writing space. These are undated, so you can start using them anytime. And then off to the side here they have this groceries ingredients section where you can do, this is what I need for the week 1 meals, for week 2, etc. So I like the idea of this. I've tried a similar system before, but I can see now straight away this is not going to be enough planning space. That tiny list will not fit all of the groceries needed for week 1. If you're a basket shopper, it would probably be ideal, but if you're doing a lot of shopping, this is not going to be anywhere near enough space to write on. So it would be better if they had week 1 as a column, week 2, and then another page where they went week 3, week 4, and maybe even 2 columns per section rather than just 1, because if you just need to write like apples, it's not going to take up the whole line. You end up like wasting all that space unless you start writing over here and drawing a little check circle as well. So a bit disappointed in the layout of that page. If my mum thinks it's not working for her, I'll probably make a printable and just add it in. So if you're a basket shopper, this would probably be ideal. Maybe if you're a student and you want to just get it all on paper, then this would be an ideal layout for you. So it's got heaps of those pages. Then it also has a meal ideas section, so you can do dinner and then dessert, snacks, breakfast, etc. So I like if they give you 2 columns for dinner and then only 1 for breakfast, snacks, lunch and dessert, because obviously people care more about the dinner meals. I may make some stickers for her to cover over the top, because we probably do like more baking than snacks, so I might rename that baking. and then breakfast she always just has a smoothie, so I might make that another baking column as well. And then over here it's got a favorite meal section. So it's got the meal type. You can do a little checkbox whether it's breakfast, lunch, snack or dinner. I did another page like this already in the like recipe binder meal planning kits printables that I've done. So I was like, sweet, it's already like exactly pages that she was already using, just that Plum Paper's got them in here and they're already at the smaller size, because this is a, I think it's 7 by 9 or thereabouts. It's not a full page size notebook. So it's already got the pages for you in there with the meal type, the recipe and the sauce, and it's got 2 pages of those. I don't think that that is enough, to be honest. I feel like there should be about 6 pages at least of these. So it would be nice, like I love the layout of their pages, but it would be nice if you could get more quantity of them, because I can see these filling up really quick. The other page that they have in their meal planning section is the takeout favorites. So you've got the restaurant, the phone number and your favorite dish. To be honest, I don't really think that she's going to need to put favorite dish. We never put that on my takeout printable that I use. I just have restaurant and phone number and then the address. So I may make another sticker to cover that up as well. So the meal planning section is really nice. It's got very functional pages. If I was going to order this again, I would probably order quantity 2 so she could have some more of these sorts of pages. Otherwise I might just make her a printable, resize it. I've got a link below this video to a tutorial on how to do that if you want to add pages to a notebook, because I can see them filling up really quick. Then there's just a notes section, again with the laminated tab, same design as the other one, which was the yellow. You don't get to choose the color of your tabs, but these colors print really nice. I'm not usually a fan of yellow, but I will admit that that yellow is really pretty. It's really nice, high quality printing. So they've got the tabs and then just this lined note space. You can choose as many lined pages as you want, pretty much until it'll tell you when you get to the limit of how many pages you can add. I think it's like 100 pages. So you can make like a big notebook and get good value. This was only $25 US, and the meal planning section was $5, and then the note taking space in the cover, etc., was only 20 bucks. So it was a pretty cheap notebook. That's in USD, by the way. So all of these line notes pages where she can add her recipes, maybe stick in a photo, some like comments, some like storage instructions, etc. I do wish that you could add more tabs, so like to add a tab for, you know, like lunch, dinner, etc., to match what they have in the meal planning section here. So in this bit, which was back a bit, so they've done and got like breakfast, lunch, dinner, etc. It would be great if you could have the add-on to do some more tabs, so that when you write in your recipes that you can section it off to match those tabs as well, so everything's organized. I'll probably make her some DIY tabs and add them in if she's finding that it's taking a while to flick to all of the recipes. So that's that bit, and then at the back it's got in all of their like notebooks, it comes default with the special date section. She's not going to need that for meal planning, but I just thought I'd show you as well as something that's included. If you wanted to take a notebook of theirs, add some sections and make basically a custom planner, you do get these pages as well. So you've got the special dates pages, ideas, plans, goals. I love that they've left it blank so you can write them in. The colors, you would probably be able to use any pen and see through. The only one you may have a problem is this one here, because it is a bit of a dark color, so you may have trouble if you're using a black pen seeing what you've written. And it's also got the lined note space as well, which I love because it keeps everything nice and straight and neat. And then you can choose to add a pocket folder at the back. I think it was like $1.50. It was really cheap, so I opted to add that in. You could fit a fair bit in there. It's quite a sturdy pocket as well, and it's double-sided, so you can put it in both sides of the pocket. And then at the back, it's just the cover in the same design as the front, with that clear poly backing as well. So that is the recipe notebook. Oh, they've put 2 of these covers on. Might turn one into a dashboard with some sticky notes. It's a bit odd. So it's got 2 covers at the back. I think there's only supposed to be 1. Oh well, never mind. So that's the recipe book that my mum's going to be using. So if you wanted to do a DIY recipe book, but you didn't want to have to like make it yourself, you don't have to print the pages out, or you don't have a printer, or you need something quick that's done for you for like a last minute gift idea, then a custom recipe book from Plum Paper might be the right fit for you. So I hope you found this review helpful. If you've been thinking about purchasing from them, I would recommend them. It's high quality, the paper feels really nice, the print quality is nice, and you can choose those custom add-on pages as well. So that's it for this video. Make sure you check out my YouTube channel if you want more planner reviews, and I also have heaps more of the Plum Paper different notebooks that I ordered from their Black Friday sale if you want to go have a peek through some of those as well. Links will be in the description below.